welcome back to my channel for another Radiophobia free episode. And as you can see, we're back here in the bar where we have some stuff to do. I can imagine. So yeah, where were we? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember really. Well, we already did get mixed in that. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, huh? I don't want any artifacts, but thanks. Okay, well, that's not really what I wanted, but hey. Sorry, I have like this blank that I really don't know what I was doing. Ba. Sure thing, buddy. Let's talk to this guy here. You should know. Duty. Yeah. Okay. That's not helpful. Yeah, it doesn't have anything that I really want. It really doesn't have, so... These guys got killed because they got mixed up with the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, whatever that is. I should probably go to the military warehouses to, you know, see if the other guy already cracked the laptop. But I want to see first if these guys have something to say. Well, we all already got mixed up in that, haven't we? So there's not much else that we can do. No, it doesn't have anything for me. Okay. Yeah, I really can't remember my train of thought from the last mission. So I'm trying to see if I can, you know... I know that I already talked to the other guys back in Agroprom.
Что нужно, S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
Okay, they have nothing to say to me. That's funny. Alrighty then. Let's head to the military warehouses and see if the other guy already cracked the laptop. See if we can proceed helping the expedition dudes. Anyway, I don't know if I said that, but I bought a new CPU, a new Ryzen. Got the 5700X. I honestly don't know why I bought it. I thought I was having performance issues on S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. I actually haven't tried it out yet on S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, but I bought it anyway. So I'm still wondering if this was actually a good choice or a terrible choice. Because I upgraded from 3600X to 5700X Ryzen 7. Well, my motherboard supported it, so I didn't really feel like going above any of that because they're just too expensive. But yeah, I bought one. I upgraded my motherboard BIOS. I installed it 5 minutes, not even that. One good thing about this water cooler that I have is that, what do you call it? It's very easy to, you know, to take the cooling part and put it back again. It's really easy. Like those special coolers that you have that are giant and they make a lot of noise. Mine is a little bit noisy, although it's a water cooler, but it's pretty decent. I can't remember when I bought it. I think I bought it like 4 years ago, maybe. Can't remember. It was a long time ago. That's what I know. But hey, small upgrades, I guess. But we'll see. I still have yet to play S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, to see if the performance really matches, you know, if it was really worth it or not. Because for as far as I can see, in Radiophobia, I see some better performance. I can tell that the game is less sluggish. But I don't know. I still don't know. We'll see. It's this guy here.
Что нужно, сталкер?
Hey, hi, did you manage to unlock the laptop? Yes, of course. If you meet the owner, tell him he is in desperate need of improving his password habits. As for the contents, there are very few files on it. Let's see. There was an incomprehensible map with notes, some documents describing something called Specimen 1, looks like some weird artifact with unknown properties, photos included. There was also something like a diary. The former owner made something like a list of tasks and ticked them off as he performed them. Very strange stuff. I personally understood very little, to be honest. Kinda gives the impression that the owner was a bit crazy, or some type of an eccentric personality. Anyway, I compiled every file together and we'll send it all over to you so you can work it out on your own. Thank you. There we go. Show Yuri. Alright, let's have some food. Well, we do have a part of an artifact, if you know what I mean. Before we go, let's turn that off. Okay. So yesterday I had an appointment with this Raven feller. Okay. Let's see here. Raven's laptop contained information about the Goldsphere artifact. Log. Found PDA. Raven's laptop Golden Ball Info 1. The supposed full view of the Goldsphere. Yeah, I'm moving inside because there might be a freaking, you know, mission, so I'm protected. The alleged design of the Goldsphere, sample 1 is marked in gray, item 1. Message to the master. An artifact element called the Goldsphere. It is an object in the form of a segment of a sphere with a diameter of 12 centimeters, weight 110 grams, volume 25.7 cubic centimeters. Upon contact with the body, you can feel the outgoing heat. The result of the X-ray examination showed that the segment has a complete structure and is a homogeneous body. Microscopic examination of the sample did not give a clear idea of the structure of the material. A spectrographic study with a sensitivity of 1 to 10,000 showed the presence of faint traces of aurum, which was the reason to call the alleged integral artifact a Goldsphere. But with the help of the same study, it was not possible to attribute the material of the rest of the sample volume to any known type of elements. No traces of ionizing radiation were found. Report to the chief master of the society. Our society conducted an informal scientific study in one of the laboratories. With the help of the people with the necessary scientific background and in the staff of the Laboratory of Spectral and Radiological Analysis, we managed to secretly conduct an experiment that gave us reason to assume that the legend of Frederick Schuhart and his golden sphere, if not a real story, then at least as real events at its core. In this regard, I want to inform you that at the next meeting of our society, it was decided to check some details of this legend and make sure that the golden sphere exists as a real object. It was decided to send a trained person to the exclusion zone who could verify the reality of all the events described in the legend on the spot. It's best to find such a person among former stalkers. Its main purpose will be, of course, to search for the missing segments of the golden sphere and transport them outside the exclusion zone. According to the legend, there were 3 segments in total. Is this related to the golden sphere mod? I don't know. The legend of Frederick Schuhart and the golden sphere. At the beginning of it all, when the second Chernobyl disaster struck and the first stalkers began to filter through the military cordons, one desperate stalker called Frederick Schuhart appeared in the zone. Original from the town of Harmont, he came to the expenses of our country immediately after he heard rumors about the birth of the zone. From a simple contaminated exclusion zone, it shifted overnight to warped, corrupt land with mutants, anomalies, and valuable artifacts. Our Schuhart, nicknamed Red for his ginger hair, was a passionate adventurer and traveler. He managed to visit the jungles of Brazil, the sands of Africa, and many other parts of the world. Red thus followed his passion and set himself the goal of getting to the of the zone and to the so-called Wish Granter or the Monolith's Gathering, a group of trusted comrades around him. He set off. I must be said that in those days the zone was not the same as it is now. Monsters, anomalies, artifacts, emissions, all this was already present, but there were far fewer people within the 30-kilometer radius of the zone. There were no groups, no bases, no bar, just pockets of desperate people who crawled among the anomalies at their own risk, fought off monsters, and along the way picked up whatever artifacts they could, all of which fetched a mighty price back in those days. Even the most experienced stalkers would often pay the ultimate price in blood. Red's fate was no different, and it was said the zone ultimately claimed him too. Now, very few people remember what adventures Red experienced with his companions on the way to the Chernobyl nuclear plant. It is known for sure that he and 3 survivors actually managed to get to the station. Our Schuhart and company got through the brain scorcher radiation remains a mystery, but in the end, the 4 of them appeared before the monolith itself. Red was the first to approach the black rock and asked, "Oh, wish giver, give me the philosopher's stone, so that with it I can live forever." Stalkers say that as soon as he uttered those words, a resounding, booming voice sounded in the entirety of the zone, forever etching Schuhart's name in legend, told at the campfire to this day. One could say that Red lives on, and will live on forever, in our minds and memories. One has to wonder what actually happened to the man, but perhaps this philosopher's stone is indeed what we call the Golden Sphere artifact. Well, that was a long, a long reading thing. It was a little bit tiring, not gonna lie. But hey, I wonder if that's actually related to the Golden Sphere mod. I just played a little bit of it, but I never got too far, to be honest. There's a part in the beginning, if you don't do that properly, you get literally soft locked because a sniper will always kill you, no matter where you go or which paths do you try to take. The sniper will always kill you, and that ain't cool, in my opinion. That ain't cool. But these guys are running to that side to see what's up over there. Well, that was the sound of that anomaly going off. That was a S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Wow. One less competitor. Brother. It was a human being, you know? Oh, I mean, this is a video game, but if we want to do RP, we need to be humane. Oh, not everyone is. Sadly. That's society's fault. Or we ingrain our young ones to be greedy and competitive. The climb to the top. Guess what? No one lives forever, so it doesn't really matter if you get to the top or not. Yeah, I really don't want to talk about that. I'm a little bit tired of the events that go in the world. It's just stupid. I don't think people can realize that there's no such thing as infinite resources, but, well, they'll find out. They'll find out. Maybe not now, maybe not in the next 10 years. Who knows? Who knows? Can I turn on the light? Thank you. Hello. Hey, hello Yuri. I was able to get the data from Raven's laptop. What was in it? Only thing of note was a description of some type of golden sphere and a legend about it. There was also an email. Here, take a look. The golden sphere? I heard a legend about it, once upon a time. But how does it apply to us? No. Wait a minute. I think I remember something. It was the captain who told me this legend in the first place. What did he tell you about it? Did he try to find it? In principle, nothing specific. Apparently he knew no more about it than whatever was described in the legend that the stalkers spoke about at the campfires. And he certainly did not plan to search for it. He thought about it, sure, but he never put it into motion. His main objective had always been to locate a safe route into Pripyat. The captain did collect information about that legend, though. Even acquired a hand-drawn map from some zone hermit which supposedly showed the real location of that mysterious thing. Think you could jog your memory and recreate the map? At the very least, the location that was marked? Why bother jogging my memory? I still have a digital copy of the damn thing on my PDA. Hold on, I'll send it to you. I just don't understand how it could have anything to do with the death of the captain and the expedition. They weren't looking for that thing. This was just some side project that Raven and the captain were apparently interested in. Well, we don't really have another option. Perhaps by following this lead we may find Raven? Alright. PKM Shorty. Okay. Gave us a gun. Oh! Cool. Cool! Can I put this on that gun? I can, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? It's a pretty cool gun. If you know what I say. If you know what I mean. Let's stop by our stash and let's stash this damn thing. Or maybe I should just take it. Who knows? Yeah, I'll just take it with me. Why not? I'll withdraw some more ammo if I have ammo for it. I don't know. We'll see. Turn off that stupid light. There we go. Now, do I have any ammo for this? That is a good question. That works with it? Yeah, I don't have a lot of ammo for it, so sadly, you'll have to stay behind. Put that back. There we go. And I need ammo for this gun, which I have plenty, as you can see. There we go. Now, let's quick save and have another reading session, I guess. Find the second segment of the Goldsphere. On the maps that belong to the captain, there is a mark indicating the supposed location of one of the parts of the so-called Goldsphere, an artifact with as yet of unexplored properties. Finding it was one of the captain's personal goals, which is shared with the Raven, which means it will be a good place to search for further information. Okay, should be here. Copy of the captain's map. Some time ago, the captain heard from someone about the Goldsphere artifact, which is when we were immortal. It seems to be divided into 3 parts, which are scattered around the zone. Here, according to the rumors, I just set a blank, is one of these parts. This is the most likely just a S.T.A.L.K.E.R urban legend, but it would not hurt to check. Perhaps there is some degree of truth behind the legend. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll do that on the next episode, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, I am going to end this session here. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay well, and I'll see you guys next time.